Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have now, I think, probably one of the somewhat confirmations of the next upcoming PlayStation 5 showcase that will hopefully be coming soon. We're going to talk about what we're going to be expecting, the dates and times, and as well, kind of getting us a little bit more excited now for the next upcoming summer wave of upcoming games. We have some Xbox conferences, we have PlayStation conferences, we have the Summer Games Fest, and as well, we're still kind of patiently waiting to go and see if Nintendo's going to come in and do something clutch as well. So we're going to talk about this, talk about some more rumors, talk about some more updated rumors too as well, discuss on some of the bigger AAA games coming out too, and some PlayStation Plus stuff, a lot of other various things too as well. So let's go dive in the video. As well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below if you guys want to follow. Amazon links for all the good old consoles too as well. And I would love to hear your thoughts and comments of what you guys are expecting and waiting for the upcoming PlayStation showcases. So guys, if you guys didn't know, there's been a rumored PlayStation showcase now for, well, months. I wish I was exaggerating, but as of right this second, it's been quite literally months. And some of the fun things, I think, for all this stuff is that, well, we do seem to maybe have a date for it. So as we're looking through all the dates, it kind of seems like right now we're looking around the May 25th to around the June 1st range. Now, I think I'm cool with that. I like the idea of that. It's a pretty good time frame. It gives us about another, like, I'd say month and a half or so to get ready for it. Maybe like 2 months, round up. But I think Sony's trying to strategically go, if the date is true, try to get everything in before. I think a lot of folks usually kind of remember, like, kind of agree. You either want to be the person who is like starting off the trend, like you want to be the very first person, very first impression, because sometimes if you're a gaming journalism, you're like YouTubers, streamers, whatever, you do get a little bit of a fatigue when it comes to games. If you go through a whole entire E3 week, yeah, you're gonna probably kind of remember some winners, but typically, at least how I usually work, is I usually do a lot better in the very first one and the very last one. You don't usually want to be in the middle unless it's something really, really big that everyone's going to be drawing attention to, and I kind of agree with Sony's take. Sony usually either likes to be the very first, and they get like that nice media impressions. If they did it on May 25th, that would basically give an entire journalistic, about a whole week or so before any other game conference shows up. So big games showed up, or big kind of things in general showed up, people are going to be like, yeah, this is cool. They can talk about it. They can sneeze about it apparently too as well. Don't mind me, I think I'm getting sick. But when it comes to all this, it goes to show that they want to go be that first trendsetter. They want to be the person who kind of puts out everything and be like, hey, this is what we want. We want you to look at us. We want you to remember us. And there's a lot of big games that we probably haven't seen announced. There's also a lot more updates too for other games we want to go and see too as well. So right now it does kind of seem like around the same week of May 25th, this is going to be a pretty nice, good, basically bigger thing than, say, a State of Play. Now, we're waiting for a lot of big stuff because we still want to have more news on Final Fantasy 16. That should be coming out very, very soon, if not around that same time. So we might have a little bit of an extra homage and push for that. Same thing too with Spider-Man 2. As of right now, we do not have the 100% solidified date. A lot of folks are rumoring September. Basically, Insomniac has confirmed that it will be coming out this year, almost without a doubt. We just have not gotten the 100% confirmation on the game's release. So that'll probably be another big date too. We have not had more updates on Marvel's Wolverine. We have also not had other big updates for just a lot of really big games they're waiting for. But another big thing is we don't necessarily have anything else panning out throughout the next year or so too. Like, we could still have a good game like a Final Fantasy 16 or Spider-Man, but you still want to have games in between that. And we also keep on seeing a lot of these bigger rumors and mentions that there's been games in the works, a lot of unannounced games and everything else, and I think that's a good thing. Like, I like the idea that we have more games coming. I like the idea that there's so many things happening. But we need to know. Same thing with Xbox. Like, as soon as Xbox is done with Forza and done with Starfield, they need something else throughout the year. That's kind of why we're expecting up another confirmed Xbox showcase around a few weeks later. So just in case you guys don't know, we do have the Summer Games Fest, which is confirmed. We have this PlayStation showcase, which is not confirmed, but following all the prior years and E3 years, etc., makes a lot of sense. And of course, we don't have anything, I think, confirmed yet for Nintendo, but I'm sure they'll be doing something. There's also been a little bit of rumors for the next upcoming Nintendo console coming out soon, especially because there isn't really that many big games on the horizon besides Tears of the Kingdom, which I can't wait to go play myself, up on Twitch for sure, and we can kind of go from there. But yeah, as of right now, Sony has not officially done any announcements, but we've been kind of waiting for a solidified date. A lot of folks keep on saying the next few weeks, few months, but we finally do have like a specific, like this 1 week, we're going to be patiently waiting for too as well. Don't forget though, E3 has still been canceled, which does make things a little bit sadder. And even Jeff Grubb says, hey, Summer Games Mess has an update. The timing is the PlayStation showcase as of now. Sometimes you also can find these leaks or rumors, number one, from like official company documents. That mean like, hey, this like week, we have like our big presenter guy going out. We have all these really big things that are due from like 4 different big studios. Okay, people, then workers can kind of leak it where it's like, yeah, we need to have everything done by, let's say, May 15th for trailers or news or final updates. And then that'd be like, okay, like a week or two to put together a show and make sure all the times are all good, get the confirmations. Like you could almost sometimes get internal leaks from that. So the PlayStation Showcase is real. It would take place before a bunch of big events in June, like the Summer Games Fest, Xbox Game Showcase, Starfield Direct, Ubisoft Forward, Gamescom opening night, and other events, which is why I'm kind of saying like this E3 thing will probably be a pretty big deal. So we do have Spider-Man to worry about that, and of course, with the PlayStation having so many other big games and big sales kind of being leaked, we're expecting a lot more. Now, we kind of talked about this on a separate video, I think it was yesterday. We're now seeing rumors of, like, once again, this Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, and also these really strong connections with Konami. We talked about this pretty extensively yesterday. But once again, with the date now kind of being confirmed for a PlayStation Showcase, I'd say tentatively confirmed, tentatively, kind of goes to show that there's a lot of big things in the works. Like, basically, right now, this would be some really good, unique RPG, JRPG, Asian-style games, like a Metal Gear Solid 3 that a lot of folks had very, very fan favorite memories of, and they could really go make this next upcoming PlayStation Showcase being great. So Metal Gear Solid franchise has been dormant for a long time, and it generally feels like Konami has abandoned it, although thankfully with them bringing back Silent Hill, we've also been seeing a lot of these rumors we mentioned, even yesterday, about all these other remakes too, with PlayStation 5 exclusives, and you guys even see like with this potential coming announcement with this State of Play event, and well, of course, Snake is a GOAT, like everyone likes him, people want to go bring it back even for this hit PS2 game. So we keep on seeing rumors everywhere. Like, I mean, just see if they've even had a chance to go and also like reveal like Final Fantasy beforehand too, so it just had so much extra merit that this next Metal Gear Solid game actually might go and happen. We cover this on a separate video too as well. But this actually could be a big thing. They even say Sony scoring a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake as an exclusive PS5 game would be a major win for the company. PlayStation's first-party output has been somewhat slim this generation, but better than Xbox, with seemingly fewer exclusives coming to the platform than before because they're bigger named and probably more expensive, and PS5 exclusives have been top-notch as well, but they are kind of lacking, and I do kind of agree, compared to the PS3 or PS4, and Metal Gear Solid games or any other type of Konami-style games really do round this up. So if we have this kind of big event, you know, we have stuff with these big horror games, more Silent Hill news, some, I don't know, all this kind of cool stuff, like Square Enix games, etc., could really go make an upcoming PlayStation Showcase be dope. Like, we have good games on the horizon. We've seen a lot of good games in general. Like, I know they're there, but it does take, I don't know, like, let's get in there. So, just let you guys know this next upcoming event might be nicer. We don't know any other maybe closet games that might come out, or unused IPs, but like a nice Infamous would be dope, you know, Killzone would be kind of dope. Like, I don't know, Sly Cooper, please, at some point. Bloodborne 2 on PS5 exclusive. I mean, there's some potentials over there. Now, to give you guys some other little stuff to go and wind down, because you're kind of curious, you guys can see the top downloads for the PS5, PS4, PSVR 2, etc., where no surprise, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is actually up there in both America and United States. Dead Island 2 is well up there, and MLB The Show, which I actually played and enjoyed. Grand Theft Auto somehow still in third place in the EU, and Grand Theft Auto in the fourth place in America. One day, GTA 6 will happen. FIFA 23 up here. We have some more of the Call of Duty still kind of making their ways around there. Hogwarts Legacy surprisingly has been faltering up here a little bit. All those games have been out for quite some time. Apparently, Cyberpunk is still chilling and selling very well too as well, and it kind of seems like a lot of the sports games are always kind of pretty consistent. Surprisingly, Far Cry 6 in the EU is still kind of popular. That game came out quite some time ago, and funny enough, we still have Dredge, which is a really cool and nifty indie game that's still making their way over there. Here's on the PS4, folks. We have Minecraft over there, Red Dead Redemption, MLB The Show still popping off, and Last of Us 2 as well on both sides, which makes sense for the games. Some actual indie games too, such as Gang Beasts, maybe a way out if you count that, but funny enough, Gang Beasts has been doing pretty good, and just kind of seems like the PlayStation 4 is a little bit more on the laid-back side. On the PSVR 2, we have Creed, Rise of Glory, and Pavlov. I've heard funny things about Pavlov in general. Apparently, if you guys ever do some kayaking as well, you guys can. A Job Simulator, which is a very old game. Like, in all honesty, I'm not really too impressed over here for the PSVR games. I mean, Beat Saber, always though number one, an absolute goat of a game. As well, Fortnite 2 on top is Call of Duty right afterwards. Overwatch 2, surprisingly on the console, which I've actually been very addicted to myself, if you guys want to creep on that. And as well, last but not least, we actually had a pretty cool freebie over here for Omega Strikers. If you guys want to check this out, it's on a very weeby game on the PlayStation 5. So if you guys do have the PlayStation Plus subscription, you get all the Strikers for free as well. So some pretty cool, nice little games and updates going on. I want to know your thoughts and comments on the upcoming PlayStation Showcase. Are you guys going to watch it? I'll probably give you guys a recap either way. If you guys are subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Twitter and Twitch stream down below. Have all the Amazon links too as well if you guys want to creep on those in our consoles. And of course, make sure you guys leave your thoughts and comments on what you guys are excited for on the upcoming PlayStation event.